Hi guys, it's Paula and I hope you are doing well. This is going to be my update for the Deck of Panning Project Pan. This project was created by Emily from Emilynmax. It is so fun. It is a very large group collab and it's been going on since January 20th. So I think you know all the details of this project by now, but I will have a link to the information for this project down below and a playlist of everybody that's doing this project down below. This is a really good update for me. I met my goal on 2 out of the 5 items I'm working on, so that's really exciting. Where's my leopard sweater? I don't have it on. It's too hot to wear it. I need to go get it, don't I? Oh well. All right. Okay, let's talk about the 2 products I hit my goal on. First of all, one that's been in the project since the very start is this guy right here. This was for the 9 of diamonds and the prompt for that was just highlight. So I decided to roll in this loose Wet n Wild Moon Tears highlighter, and my goal was to use it 50 times, which is nothing. There must be hundreds of uses in this, but 50 times seemed like an achievable goal that was still challenging enough, and that worked out pretty well. I basically used it every day over the past month to make sure I met my goal for this update. So I did use this 50 times. I really enjoyed this. I've kind of been missing it, particularly for an amazing brow bone highlight. It was almost a little bit too much for my cheekbones, although I did eventually get used to it. I love this as a brow bone highlight for my eyeshadow. What can I say? I'm still a 90s girl. I like a shimmery, like highlighted brow bone. I don't do the matte brow bone, even though I know that's more popular right now. I'm a 90s girl. So I did meet my goal on this. Sadly, this is rolling out, but this does take up quite a bit of space in my bathroom. So I'm excited to have this real estate back in my bathroom. So this is out of this project. The next product that I met my goal on was for this guy right here. This is my Insane blush from The Balm in the shade Swiss Dot, and this was for the 8 of clubs, and the prompt for that was blush. So my goal for this product was to use it 30 times, and I did use it 30 times just a couple days ago. I met my goal. The fabric that gets stamped onto the product when they press it is finally worn down, but other than that, it still basically looks brand new. It is a pretty orangey shade. I actually enjoyed dusting this over where I placed my bronzer to give me more of a sunburnt look. I kind of like that as well. I like this a lot. One thing was that because this is called the Insane blush, and it is known for being a very long wearing blush, I was hoping that maybe this would cause less transfer onto my face mask, because I do wear a cloth face mask to work every day. And unfortunately, it did not do that. It did not stain so much that it became transfer proof. What I will say is that when I took my mask off, it still looked like I had lots of blush on, but the inside of my mask was covered in Swiss Dot blush as well. So I don't know how useful that information is to anybody, but if you were wondering, the Insane blushes are not mask transfer proof, but I did hit my 30 uses on this and I enjoyed it, and it is rolling out. I have tons of other blushes I need to be working on, so I'm glad I met my goal on this one as well. The other 3 products that I'm working on in this project are going to be rolling over into the next month. Let me show you what they are and tell you how I've been getting along with them. The first one is my Stila Diamond Dust Glitter and Glow. I'm only up to 5 uses. This was for the Joker. If you pull the Joker, you're supposed to pick a product that's extra challenging, and this couldn't have been more perfect of a product for me. It is really hard for me to use this. I don't reach for this. I don't use it. I don't know why I bought this, but I have it and I would like to use it up. But I am still only at 5 uses. I'm wearing it right now. I don't know if you could even tell. I had to add some eye drops in this to thin it out a bit. It was getting pretty dry. And I think the eye drops might have changed the formula a bit. The glitters are showing through, but the base color is not showing through at all anymore. I don't care, but just FYI for those of you wondering if you should add eye drops into this, it will make it more liquidy, but I feel like it kind of changed the formula a bit as well. but I am at 5 uses and my goal for this is 50. This is gonna be in the project until the finale. The next product is my Tarte Lip Surgeons in the shade Buff. I am wearing this today over an Urban Decay lipstick sample that I have in another project. It's just a nice neutral. There's nothing wrong with it. It's a great product. I love the Lip Surgeons formula. I just haven't been reaching for this. I don't know what I've been wearing, but it hasn't been this. And this was for the 9 of Clubs, which at the time was an A to Z shade. So I used a random letter generator and it gave me the letter B, and this is the shade Buff. So that's how I ended up with this in this project. And my goal for this product is to just wear down the product that is above the packaging. So it seems very achievable, but I think today might only be the second time I've worn this since last month's update. I'm just not reaching for it, I guess. And the last product in this project currently is this Smashbox palette. This was for I think it was random product roulette. I think the prompt was random product roulette. So I went through my Instagram inventory and I counted how many posts I have, and then I used random numbers to decide which post I would choose from, and then I did that again with the amount of products in that post, and I ended up with this palette right here. And my goal is to just use every pan 5 times in this palette. Unfortunately, today's the first time I've even pulled this out at all. This is what it looks like right here. It's just a nice neutral palette. So today I have this blush on. I have this shimmery kind of cool toned champagne shade, and I have this dark brown shade on. Those are the only 3 shades I've used, and that's just one time now. So I still have a long way to go on this. I know I could meet my goal within the next month, but I know that that would require me to ignore other eyeshadows that I'm trying to focus in on, and I'm not ready to do that. So this is like the side eyeshadows that I pull out when I feel like I've done a good job with everything else that I'm project panning. And by the way, I don't feel like I've done a great job with everything else I'm project panning, even though I'm wearing makeup every single day. Just working on too much. But yes, I have this shade on my brow bone and my eyelid, and I have this shade kind of along my lash line in my crease, and then I'm using this as a blush. I've been loving neutral looks lately. I did wear a purple eye look yesterday. I didn't film yesterday, and I loved that too. I was like, oh, that's nice. I should wear purple more often. But neutrals is just where my heart's been at these last few weeks, so I don't know. Gotta listen to your heart. All right, because I met my goal on 2 products in this project, I get to draw 2 new cards from my deck of German playing cards. Emily shuffles the board every month, and I have not looked at the board at all yet, so I have no idea what prompts are on the board. I'm not wishing for anything because I don't know what's on there, but I'm really excited to see what 2 cards I end up pulling. So let's do that right now. First card I am going to pick is the 3 of Diamonds. Yes, the 3 of Diamonds. And the second card is the 9 of Spades. Ooh, okay. I'm gonna check and see what those cards mean on Emily's board, and I will be right back. Okay, I am back. I have figured out what those 2 cards mean. I have picked out 2 products. I have put mascara on because I realized I forgot to do that this morning, and I spilled some coffee on my shirt. So it's been a busy morning. Let's talk about the products that I'm rolling in. I'm so excited. First of all, for the 3 of Diamonds, that prompt is double-ended. That's all it says, double-ended, which was really exciting. At first I thought, I think I have an eyeliner or a lip liner that might be double-ended, but then I remembered there is a product that I've been desperately wanting to work on and just have not found the right time and the right project to put it in, and this is the project. Yay! That is this guy right here. This is my Bite Beauty lipstick. It is a double-ended lipstick. There's 2 shades. On one side we have Fig, which looks like this. It's kind of a pinky shade, a pinky rosy shade. And on the other side, we have Date, which is a little bit more neutral, brownie. There's Fig, there's Date. Both very wearable, everyday kind of shades. One's a little bit more pink, one's a little bit more neutral brown. I don't know what goal I'm gonna set for this. Maybe my goal would be to use one side completely. There's not a whole lot of product in these. These are tiny when you roll them all the way up, and Bite lipsticks can go quickly. But, I got so many lip products. I don't know. I'm not sure what goal I'm gonna set for this. Both sides have about the same amount of product. It looks like I've used them each a handful of times, but no more. I don't know what goal I'm gonna set for these, but I do wanna start working on this and see what I could do. Maybe I would like to finish one side. Maybe I'd like to finish both. I don't know. Let's talk about the other card. The next card I had drawn was the 9 of Spades, and the prompt for that was balancing act. I wasn't sure what Emily was referring to when she said balancing act, but luckily she's got a cheat sheet on the next slide that talks about what some of those prompts mean. And basically what she said for a balancing act was that a product that can be too much or too little. And I had to think about it for a minute, and I realized that there is a product that is always too much, and it is a balancing act for me to use, and that is this right here. This is my deluxe sample of the Sol de Janeiro Brazilian Bum Bum Cream. It's just a sample size. I received this along with the blue one for my Sephora birthday gift last November, and I have used about half of this. Hazel and I have used about half of this. So there isn't too much left, and it's just sitting on my bathroom counter. It's summer. It's a good time to use this, and I would like to finish this off. So that's my plan. My goal is to finish this off. I don't think that should be any problem. I think I could do this by next update, but I haven't done it, and I've had this since November, so it's time to finish this off and use it up and enjoy it. But this is always too much. The balancing act comes with the other products. So on the days that I use this, I feel like I cannot balance an actual perfume because this overpowers any perfume I would be wearing anyways. So there's no point in wearing a perfume on the days that I wear this, because this just becomes my perfume, and that's the balancing act that I'm referring to. It's a tricky balancing act when you're trying to pan a scented product like a perfume or a body spray, but the lotion just totally overpowers it. So that's why I'm rolling this in for that prompt. I am so excited to be rolling these two products into this project. I was definitely thinking about this lipstick ever since I did my inventory in January, and I'm so glad I have found a way to incorporate this into a project this year and to enjoy it and to work on it. You guys know the deal with Bite Beauty products. They say they don't last very long. I've had this for a while and it's still good, so maybe it lasts longer than we think it does, but either way, it's a pricey product and it's a great lipstick, so I'm glad to be using it and enjoying it. And this I never thought would last as long. When Hazel first smelled these, she loved them so much, I thought they would be gone within a couple of days. She has the blue one up by her bed, and sometimes at night she puts just the tiniest amount on her feet, and it is the cutest thing ever. But she's kind of saved this one for me, so I'm gonna use it and enjoy it. It's a great scent for spring and summer, so. A little bit strong sometimes, a little bit much. All right, guys, that is it for this update. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.